Hello, everyone. Okay, so we're on lesson 56 now. It's about speaking about unknown objects. So we'll see three different forms here in this lesson. There's stuff with to on the end. There's stuff with koye at the beginning, and there's stuff with nebud at the end. And as I've done before, I think before I start on the first dialogue, I'm going to go ahead and show exactly what these things mean, because there's not much point. Sometimes the dialogue sort of helps to illustrate how things work, but I think in this case it would be a lot more sensible if we explain what these things mean, because otherwise you're probably not going to get it just from the dialogue. So let me actually go ahead and pull up the complete list here. So I guess the main distinction here, like the most common ones, are the ones with nibud at the end and the ones with to at the end. So nibud means basically it doesn't matter what it is, just is there something. So что nibud means something. So here it says, Вы что-нибудь будете пить? Will you drink something? So I'm here saying not anything specific. I'm just saying, is there anything at all? And anything that you want to drink. By comparison, тебе кто-то звонил, но я забыла спросить, кто это был. So someone called you, but I forgot to ask who it is or who it was. So кто-то means there's something specific, but I don't know what it is. Or она что-то приготовила. So she cooked something, but I don't know what. So to is used basically to mean, yeah, I'm not sure. I have forgotten, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you've forgotten. Like in this case with the something in the pot, the person is saying, she cooked something, I don't know what. I have no idea what's in that pot. So to is used when you're speaking about something specific, but you don't know what it is. Then you say, yeah, there's something there. There's something in the pot, but I don't know what it is. By contrast, nibud is used when you're just saying, you're not speaking about something specific, you're just saying, is there anything? So, like, do you want to drink что-нибудь? Do you want to drink something, anything? I don't really care what, just do you want to drink anything? So that's basically the distinction between nibud and to. And here they have libo in parentheses. I don't think this form libo is very common. Like I don't think I've ever seen it. I think definitely more common is nibud and to. And then koye is when you're being a little bit playful. Like here it says, тебе кое-кто звонил. Кто? Не скажу. So somebody called you. Who? I won't say. So koye is specifically used when you mean, I know what it is, but I don't want to say it for whatever reason. Or like here, я купил тебе кое-что. I bought you something, but I'm not going to say what it is. So yeah, koye is when you're kind of like saying, like in these cases, or like, yeah, when they're going to the house and he's like, yeah, I'm not going to tell you where we're going. So that's also, I mean, it's kind of rare, but obviously it's what you use in that situation. If you're being playful, if you're kind of hiding a secret, or if you're just like saying, I'm not going to tell you, then that's when you'd use koye. So knowing that now, we can probably come back here and hopefully make more sense of this dialogue. So it looks like, I actually didn't look at the dialogue in advance, but I'm going to guess that these people are here in the metro just based on the appearance, because the metro tends to have these big sort of archways in it. That's just sort of the typical architecture that you see in Russian metro, subway, underground systems. But let's see what the people have to say.
Тут какому-то человеку стало плохо. Кто-нибудь, вызовите скорую помощь.
Надо что-то сделать. Вы можете говорить?
Да,
Где у вас болит?
где-то здесь.
Это сердце.
Кто-нибудь знает, что надо делать?
Дайте ему воды.
Надо его посадить, аккуратнее.
А какие-нибудь вещи у вас были?
Да,
А где ваши вещи?
где-то здесь.
Кто-то говорит, что скорая помощь не может приехать, везде пробки.
Как вы себя чувствуете?
Кое-как. Неважно.
Можете сидеть?
Вот вам таблетка, выпейте воды. Вам надо полчаса просто посидеть.
Где-то на вокзале есть медицинский кабинет.
Кто-нибудь, помогите дойти человеку до медицинского кабинета.
Спасибо. Мне уже лучше.
Okay, yeah, so I guess they're in not specifically a metro station, but in a vokzal, a train station. Like that's a vokzal is usually a long distance train station. So, okay, so the deal is this guy here is sitting on the floor of the train station. You can see his skin is kind of discolored, so he's not feeling well. Something is bothering him medically. So let's see what they said.
Тут какому-то человеку стало плохо.
Okay, so right away we have already sort of different forms of these words here. So the woman says, "Тут какому-то человеку стало плохо." So "тут" is kind of a slang Russian word for here, like right here, and какому-то человеку стало плохо. So basically, some person is doing badly or is not feeling well. So here she uses the to suffix because she doesn't know who he is. You wouldn't say nibud because that would imply that it's kind of like, well, did anybody get sick? If you're asking, is somebody sick, then you might say nibud, but she's speaking about a specific person, but she doesn't know who he is. So she says basically, somebody here is sick.
Кто-нибудь, вызовите скорую помощь.
Okay, but here, by contrast, she used кто-нибудь. So, here she's speaking not to anyone in particular, she's just kind of making a call. Somebody call an ambulance, or somebody call for help. Actually, she's not specifically saying call an ambulance, but call pomosh, call for help. So, yeah, this is just like in English. In English, you might say, somebody call an ambulance. Somebody please call the police, call for help. So here she's saying, it doesn't matter who does it. I don't really care who calls, just please somebody call. So that's why she used nibud.
Надо что-то сделать.
Okay, and here, что-то is what the other woman said. She said, oh, sorry, I mistakenly clicked my mouse scroll wheel, and that caused the dragging to stop. Надо что-то сделать. So it's necessary to do something, and she doesn't know what to do, so that's why she says to. She doesn't say we just need to do. You wouldn't say we need to do anything. We need to do something, but I don't know what to do, so that's why she says to. Надо что-то сделать. It's necessary to do something, but who knows what.
Вы можете говорить?
Can you call?
Да,
Da, yes.
Где у вас болит?
Where do you have pain?
где-то здесь.
He said где-то. Где-то здесь. So he's also not sure exactly where. He's saying somewhere here. So not right here, not precisely here, but somewhere here. So that's why he says где-то. He doesn't know exactly where.
Это сердце.
That is the heart. Okay, so he's having chest pains.
Кто-нибудь знает, что надо делать?
And the woman asked, кто-нибудь? Кто-нибудь знает, что надо делать? Does anyone know what needs to be done or what's necessary to do? Again, she doesn't really care who it is. She just says, кто-нибудь? Anybody, somebody. Does anybody know what to do?
Дайте ему воды.
Give him water.
Надо его посадить, аккуратнее.
We need to посадить. I think that means to get him sitting. Аккуратно means, yeah, like accurately, but I think it means like be careful. So I think this person is saying we need to get him to sit up, be careful.
А какие-нибудь вещи у вас были?
So the woman there is saying, какие-нибудь. А какие-нибудь вещи у вас были? So вещи means like stuff or things, so, possessions. So she's saying, у вас были. Did you have any possessions? Did you have anything, or do you have anything with you?
Да,
Yes.
А где ваши вещи?
And where are your things?
где-то здесь.
Где-то здесь. So somewhere here. He doesn't know where, but somewhere here.
Кто-то говорит, что скорая помощь не может приехать, везде пробки.
Okay, so that woman said кто-то говорит. So somebody said or says что скорая помощь не может приехать. That help cannot soon arrive. Skoro means soon, so somebody says that soon help cannot приехать, cannot arrive. Без пробки. The Везде пробки means everywhere traffic jams, basically. Везде is like everywhere, and wait, is that right? Let me just quickly check that. Let me just, before I say something wrong, let me just make sure that that's actually what she's saying. I'm pretty sure that's what she's saying, but let me just do a quick verification of that. Yes, right. Probka is a traffic jam, or actually more generally, a probka is like a stopper, like something which blocks some passage. But probka is a traffic jam. Probki is plural, and vезде means everywhere. So somebody's saying that help cannot arrive soon. There are traffic jams everywhere.
Как вы себя чувствуете?
How do you feel? How do you feel yourself?
Кое-как. Неважно.
This guy is not very cooperative. He's not really into it. So he says кое-как, somehow. So remember I said кое is like when you don't want to say something. So this guy is asking, how do you feel? And the answer is, oh, somehow. I don't want to tell you. It's не важно, not important. He's not really into this whole thing.
Можете сидеть?
Can you sit?
Вот вам таблетка, выпейте воды. Вам надо полчаса просто посидеть.
Okay. So, here is for you таблетка, a tablet, like a pill of some kind. Выпейте воды, drink water. Вам надо полчаса просто посидеть. You need полчаса is half an hour, so you need half an hour just to sit. You just need to sit for half an hour.
Где-то на вокзале есть медицинский кабинет.
Кто-нибудь?
Okay, so где-то на вокзале есть медицинский кабинет. So somewhere, I don't know where, but somewhere in the train station there is a medicine cabinet.
Помогите дойти человеку до медицинского кабинета.
Спасибо. Мне уже лучше.
Okay, at the end the guy picks up a little bit. So, кто-нибудь, again, somebody, like I don't really care who, just somebody, anybody. Помогите дойти человеку до медицинского кабинета. So somebody help get people to the medicine cabinet, I guess, or something like that. And then at the end, the guy who's not feeling well says, "Thank you. I'm already feeling better, or it's already better for me." So yeah, this is a scene that many people have probably seen. I've seen scenes like this several times where somebody's in a train station and somebody just collapses on the floor because of Not necessarily a heart attack or a stroke or something, but just, just suddenly they're feeling very ill and they just can't stand up anymore. That it happens sometimes. Okay, so here we go. So now here's what we were talking about before. So koya means basically I don't want to tell you. Okay, in the dialogue that we just saw, I guess the guy wasn't feeling well. Like he was feeling so ill that he couldn't talk or didn't want to talk much, and so he didn't want to start talking about how he felt. That's probably why he said koya. But generally, at least in the examples that they're using here, koya is more like when you're being playful. Я купил тебе кое-что. I bought you something, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. Куда мы идем? Where are we going? Кое-куда. Сейчас увидишь. Somewhere. We're going somewhere. Now you'll see. So in both cases, he's trying to surprise her with something, and that's why he says koya. I know what it is, but I'm not going to tell you. And then нибудь. Я хочу что-нибудь выпить. I want to drink something. Что вы будете? Воду, чай, кофе? Все равно. I want to drink something. What do you want to have? Water, tea, coffee? I don't care. He just wants to drink something. Waiter asks, what do you want to drink? I don't care. I just want to drink something. Я хочу куда-нибудь поехать. I want to go somewhere. Куда? Where? Все равно, только чтобы там было море. It doesn't matter, just somewhere where there's the sea. Typical sort of male-female interactions. The guy asks, where do you want to go? And the woman says, I don't care, I just want to be at the sea. It happens that way in real life too, trust me. Вам кто-то звонил 5 минут назад. So somebody called you 5 minutes ago. Кто? Who? Ой, я не спросила, кто это был. Oh, I didn't ask who it was. It might sound a bit silly, but this has happened to me. I've done this. Like somebody calls on the phone and I forget to ask, wait, who are you? Either because it doesn't seem polite or just more generally just because I'm kind of trying to make sense of the phone call and I forget to ask, wait, who are you? Who's calling? Куда ты положила мои ключи? So where did you put my keys? Ой, куда-то положила, но не помню. Oh, I put them somewhere, but I don't remember where. Посмотри в куртке или на окне. Okay, look in the jacket or on the window. I guess on the windowsill. Okay, so I hope that it's clear now. So once again, koya is when you know but don't want to say. Nibud is when you don't really care, just something, anybody. Or you can say libo as well, but again, I don't think this is very commonly used in Russian. And then to is when you don't know. You're saying there's something or somebody, but I don't know who or what exactly. Okay, so now that this is all very clear, hopefully, we can go ahead and we don't have to type these in, we just drag these in. So let's see. Я купил тебе, okay, I bought you a gift. So we already know this is koya. Oh, actually, all of these are koya. Okay. Oh, I guess I could have read the text up here and then it would have said, yeah, koya is, this is all about koya. So, okay. So these are all koya. We just have to go by the part after that. So podarok is masculine, and so it's koya kakoi podarok. So I bought you a gift. Но сейчас я тебе его не подарю. But now I won't give it to you. Как дела? So this is, I guess, yeah, this is like in the dialogue that we just heard. Koya как? How's it going? Koya как? It's going, but I don't want to tell you. Не могу сказать, что хорошо. I can't say that it's good. Okay, so it's not going well, and so that's why they say koya как. Yeah, it's going some way, but I don't want to tell you how it's going because it's not going well. С кем ты вчера встречалась? So with whom did you meet yesterday? And I guess here they're saying with someone. Koya с кем? So koya with somebody. Зачем тебе это знать? So with somebody, but why do you want to know? Это не твое дело. It's not your business. That's a bit of a curt reply, but okay, fair enough. It's might be honest. Yeah, why do you want to know? It's not your business. Где ты купила эту сумку? Where did you buy this bag? And so I guess this is then кое-где. Somewhere. Somewhere in the center, I guess, meaning in the city center. А что, ты тоже такую хочешь? And so what? You also want something like it? So, boy, these responses are a little rude. These are not so much playful as just rude. Where did you buy this bag? Somewhere in the center. So what? You want to buy one like it? Okay. Тебе something звонил. So here this would obviously be кое-кто, yes? Тебе кое-кто звонил. So somebody called you. Угадай кто. Guess who. So somebody called you. Guess who. That's why they say кое, because they want to play a guessing game now. Okay. У тебя есть деньги? Do you have money? Ну как? Something. Деньги у меня есть, но я не могу тебе их дать. Они в банке. Okay. This is какие, because деньги is always plural, and какие is like, plural. So, do you have money? Well, I have some money, but I can't give it to you because it's in the bank. Куда ты идешь? Where are you going? And I guess then it's кое-куда, to somewhere. To somewhere, не скажу. I'm not going to say, so I won't tell you where I'm going. Okay, у него сейчас something дело, он вам потом перезвонит. So, he now has, I guess, something to do. So it's кое-какое. He now has something to do. He will call you back after that. Okay, so I'm not going to tell you what he's doing because presumably it's not your business. But he's doing he has something to do now. He will call you back afterwards. Кое-какое. Что ты подаришь папе на юбилей? So what you will give Papa or Dad for the Jubilee is, I think it's like anniversary. What will you give Dad for the anniversary? Кое-что полезное, потом увидишь. So something useful, you'll see. Okay, so I'm not going to tell you what I'm getting him for a gift, but something useful, you'll see. And finally, Михайлу нравится something девушка, но я тебе не скажу какая. So, Mikhail likes some girl, or literally, Mikhail is pleased by some girl, but I won't tell you which one. Again, going back to being playful instead of rude. Okay, and now we have something very similar, except now we have all these phrases with nibud at the end. So let's go ahead and see how this shakes out. Дайте, пожалуйста, something попить. Очень жарко. So I guess give me something to drink. So что-нибудь. Дайте, пожалуйста, что-нибудь попить. Очень жарко. Give me, please, something to drink. Very hot. I guess that's saying it is very hot. I don't think they mean I want the drink to be very hot. I think they're saying it is very hot here, and so therefore I want a drink. But they don't really care what it is to drink. They don't care if it's water or coffee or tea or beer or whatever. Just something. That's why they say что-нибудь. У тебя есть something планы на выходные? So do you have here it is какие-нибудь. Do you have some plans for the weekend? Пока нет, а что ты хочешь? Not yet, but what do you want? I think they mean what do you want to do? Впереди неделя выходных мы something поедим. So Let's see. So on the weekend, it's like, well, hold on. Let's see. So what goes in the blank here is куда-нибудь, because the person's asking, will we go somewhere? But впереди неделя выходных. I think, is this like next week? I don't think it's next week. What exactly is this phrase supposed to mean? Впереди is like ahead of? Oh, I guess it's like the weekend ahead, probably the coming weekend. Is that how you say the coming weekend in Russian? Впереди неделя выход. Yeah, I guess the coming weekend. I don't know if that means next weekend or the coming weekend. Intuitively, I'd say coming weekend. I actually don't know if that means this coming weekend or the weekend after that. But in any case, the last part at least is clear. Мы куда-нибудь поедем? Are we going somewhere? Okay, у меня совсем нет друзей. Я очень хочу познакомиться. So I have no friends at all. Совсем means basically at all. I have no friends at all. I really want to meet, and then с кем-нибудь, with somebody. I really want to meet with somebody. Если увидишь something интересный музей, позвони мне. Пойдем туда вместе. So if you see an interesting museum, call me and we'll go there together. So I guess here it's, since музей is masculine, it's какой-нибудь. If you see any kind of interesting museum, give me a call and we'll go there together. Okay. У тебя есть хоть something денег? Do you have, I guess, сколько-нибудь, any amount? It's like, do you have any amount of money? Мне срочно нужно заплатить штраф. Okay, so do you have any amount of money? Do you have like, do you have any money? I urgently need to pay for a penalty or I guess a fine. I urgently need to pay a fine. Скажите, something здесь знает, как работает эта кофемашина? Okay, so I'm going to guess that is кто-нибудь, somebody. So tell me, does somebody here know how to work this coffee machine? Извините, something недалеко есть банкомат. So I guess this would be где-нибудь, somewhere. Excuse me, somewhere not far away, is there a bank machine, like a cash machine or ATM? Да, есть где-то, но я не помню, где он находится. Yes, there's где-то. Yes, there's one somewhere, but I don't remember where it is. Спросите у таксистов, он все знает. Ask a taxi driver, they know everything. Что вы будете пить? What will you drink? Принесите мне something vino. Okay, so bring me wine, but they don't really care what wine. And vino is какое, because it's neuter with the O on the end. So принесите мне какое-нибудь вино. Bring me some wine. Все равно какое. It doesn't matter which one. I don't care what wine. Just bring me any wine. До экзамена осталось 3 дня. Until the exam, there remain 3 days. There are 3 days left to the exam. Как ты будешь сдавать его? How will you do it? Не знаю. Надеюсь, что something сдам. So the word here is как-нибудь. So basically, I don't know, надеюсь, hope, that somehow I pass. And finally, obviously by process of elimination, this is the last one. Скажите, есть ли у вас какая-нибудь информация об этом? tell me, do you have any information about this? Informaция is feminine, so it's какая. Informaция. So do you have any information about this? The subject is not specified. They just say about этом, about this. Okay, moving on. Now we get to use the suffix to. So same idea again. Now we just have things where the person doesn't know what they're talking about, and so they say to. Okay. Приходила something девушка, просила подписать ей документ, но я не понял, кто она. So a girl came here. I guess it's not кто-то because that would mean somebody, but rather some girl came here. Какая-то девушка. So some girl came here. Просила подписать ей документ and asked to sign her document. Но я не понял, кто она, but I did not understand who she was. Maybe you could have asked who she was. Где твои родители? Where are your parents? Не знаю. Они ушли, and then I guess it's куда-то. I don't know. They went somewhere, but didn't tell me. Но мне не сказал. They didn't tell me where they went. Весь вечер я работал на компьютере и сам не знаю как, но something написал новую программу. So the entire evening I worked on the computer and сам не знаю как, so I don't know, I don't at all know how, но как-то. I don't know how, but somehow wrote a new program. Okay, so I was on the computer all night, and I don't know how I did it, but somehow I wrote a new program. Где вы познакомились друг с другом? Where did you meet each other? Ой, не помню. Oh, I don't remember. Где-то во Франции. Somewhere in France. Может быть в Marseille. So maybe in Marseille. Okay, so yeah, in most countries you just say v, but because France begins with an F sound and it's difficult to say v Franci, they say vo Franci. So where'd you meet each other? Oh, I don't remember. Somewhere in France, maybe in Marseille. Okay, moving on. У меня болит живот. I have a pain in the stomach. I have a stomach ache. Что ты ел? And what did you eat? Не помню. Okay, frutti. So they're saying they ate fruits. That is a plural, and therefore, because it's plural, it's какие-то. What did you eat? I don't remember. Some экзотические фрукты. Some exotic fruits. So they ate some exotic fruits, but they don't remember exactly what fruits they ate. That might account for why they have a stomach ache. Тебе something звонил? Okay, so I guess this is кто-то. Somebody called you, and then какой-то мужчина, some man. Somebody called you, some man. Он не сказал, как его зовут. He didn't say what his name was. Как долго его сын жил в Америке? How long did his son live in America? Сколько-то жил? Some amount. He lived there some amount. I don't know exactly, or я точно не знаю. I don't know exactly how long he lived there. He lived there for some amount. Good to know. That's a very helpful answer. Она никогда не ходит в театр одна. Всегда с кем-то. So she never goes to the theater alone, always with somebody. But I don't know who, and so I say с кем-то. Смотри, сколько видеокамер. Look how many video cameras. Тут something снимают, something кино, наверное. Снимают means to be filmed. And so they're saying тут что-то снимают. Something, here something is being filmed. Какое-то кино, наверное. Some kind of cinema, probably. But again, I don't know what, so I say то. Okay, there we go. And that's it. Just one exercise here left at the end, and then that's the lesson. So I hope that it's been clear, but yeah, now this is kind of a cool down exercise at the end. Let's just take it easy with what looks like 3 relatively short dialogues. So let's, oh, actually we don't have audio here, so I can't play the dialogues. I have to type in the answers. I don't even have something to drag in. I have to guess at what the answers might be because otherwise it won't. Okay, well, we can do this. I think this is possible. I will do что-нибудь. Я хочу найти какую something работу. So I want to find... Okay, I want to find some kind of work, but I guess they're saying they don't really care what kind of work. You could also say какую-то. I need to find work, but I don't know what. But I think here they're saying нибудь, meaning I need to find some work, and it doesn't really matter too much what kind of work it is. И где ты будешь ее искать? And where will you look for her? Because работа is feminine. Ну, на как, I guess here again, so site is like a website, an internet site. So I think here he's saying, I'll just copy and paste нибудь from here rather than having to type it again. Ну, на каких-нибудь сайтах в газетах. Well, in some websites, in the newspaper. У кого something из своих друзей спросу. I'll ask about it from one of my friends. Okay, so here again it's нибудь. He's not specifying which one. He's saying, I'll ask someone of my friends. А ты что посоветуешь? And what do you advise? Ну, у меня есть... so I have... here I think the missing word is... кое, because he's saying, I'm not going to say what it is. So, у меня есть кое-какие связи. I have some connections. Могу узнать для тебя. I can find out for you. Узнай, пожалуйста. Find out, please. Okay, so he's not saying what connections he has, but this is, typical Russian nepotism. I got some hookups, I got some friends who might be able to help you out, but I won't say who, so I say кое. Okay, dialogue number 2. Он очень закрытый человек. He is a very closed person. Somebody like, some people are very open. Obviously, this is the opposite. He is a very closed person. Почему ты так думаешь? Why do you think so? Каждый день он уходит куда... Okay, so every day he goes somewhere. This is obviously then то. Every day he goes somewhere. Встреча с кем-то. Meets with somebody. Кому-то звонит каждый час. He calls somebody every hour. И никто не знает ничего о его жизни. And no one knows anything about his life. Это нормально, он только коллега, а не муж или брат. It's normal, he is just a colleague and not a husband or a brother. That is true, actually. It's not necessarily your business. I mean, if you're working in an office, I don't think you necessarily tell all your coworkers, hey, I'm going to call my friend now and ask him about this and that. It's not something you announce to your colleagues. I don't think that really makes you a very closed person. I think that's kind of normal in an office, but... Okay, and finally, this conversation between probably a husband and wife. Почему ты приходишь домой так поздно? Why did you come home, or why are you coming home so late? На все мои вопросы, где ты, с кем, откуда, ты всегда отвечаешь. To all of my questions, where are you, with whom, from where, you always answer And I guess here the point is that he doesn't say, so he just says кое. Кое где, кое с кем, кое откуда. So I'm somewhere with somebody, coming from somewhere, but I won't say where. Люба моя, я не могу сказать тебе сейчас, это секрет. Darling, I cannot tell you now, it is a secret. Ага, у тебя другая женщина. Aha, you have another woman. Я так и знала. I knew it. Это неправда. Подожди до завтра. That's not true. Wait until tomorrow. Завтра ты... Okay, we already completed the lesson, but let's go ahead and finish reading that sentence. So the woman's accusing him and saying, you have another woman. I knew it. Это неправда. Подожди до завтра. It's not true. Wait till tomorrow. Завтра ты кое-что узнаешь. Tomorrow you will find out something. Почему только завтра? Why only tomorrow? Ты забыла? Завтра у нас юбилей. 10 лет свадьбы. Ой! Did you forget? Tomorrow we have our anniversary. 10 years of marriage. Oi! It's kind of a reversal. Usually the guy forgets the anniversaries, but apparently in this case, the guy remembered the anniversary and did something nice for the woman, and she's getting all suspicious and forgot that tomorrow was their 10-year anniversary. So that was that. That was lesson number 56. Basically about the use of things with to on the end, кое at the beginning, and не буд at the end, and also либо at the end, but you don't really see that in Russian in practice. So I'll go ahead and scroll through the lesson one last time, just for people who want to review what was here. And this page is also quite useful, actually. I think the information here is summarized pretty well. Yeah, I think it's all. And here we have some more. If you want more dialogues, here are some very short dialogues illustrating these points in greater detail. They can also be fairly useful, I think, sometimes. I think these are actually pretty good dialogues. These dialogues really illustrate how you use the different these different phrases in everyday spoken Russian. Okay, and here was exercise 2. And here was exercise 3, exercise 4, and finally the 3 dialogues in the last exercise. All right, that's it. I guess that's all. Pretty. Hopefully it's pretty clear. That was lesson 56. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I will talk to you folks later. Ta-ta for now.